What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're going to talk about the 7 type of sweaters you need, and I'm going to show you my personal sweater collection. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Mr. Piston Recaro, salute. Now come on, who doesn't love sweaters? It's just a casual wardrobe classic. It's a great way to add texture, layers, and add a little bit of warmth to your wardrobe. And of course, it's one of the greatest transitional pieces as temperatures drop and rise. Sweaters are just money. But what type of sweaters should you have? I think there's about 7 of them. Now you don't need all 7, but I'm gonna give you 7 that I own and I think can help you have a well-rounded sweater collection. Not only are we gonna talk about the sweaters you can use, but I'm gonna take you through my personal sweater collection, give you another one of my mini closet tours. So without further ado, let's get into the 7 sweaters you need, and let me show you my sweater collection. First off, let's talk about the sweater that most guys already own, probably the most common sweater out there, the Crewneck Sweater. Now the Crewneck Sweater is simply a pullover sweater with a round, close-fitting neck. The crewneck is actually named after the fishermen that originally used to wear them. You get it? Fishing crew, crewneck. You gotta love the simplicity of a crewneck. It's easy to layer, you can wear it by itself, it's just a money sweater. You can wear it in a variety of situations. The only time I probably suggest you don't wear a crewneck is when you're trying to wear a tie underneath. It looks a little stuffy. So let me show you a few of my crewneck sweaters. First off, we gotta go with my gray sweater. Now this is a nice, simple gray crewneck sweater. Picked this up from Target, Goodfellow and Company. One of my favorite affordable lines. Love their sweaters, their chinos, you name it. Got a lot of them from Target. Now next up, of course, we gotta have a black sweater. Love rocking this black merino wool sweater I picked up from J. Crew probably 6 or 7 years ago. Love rocking this one, especially with my gray wool trousers or some nice dark jeans. And I also have a couple of lamb's wool crew necks that I picked up from the Gap, I want to say about 3 years ago. Got this nice medium blue one. You don't always need to wear navy when you're wearing blue. Love this blue sweater. And I also picked up the same sweater in red from the Gap a few years ago. I love rocking this one a lot of times with some lighter colored jeans, my wool trousers again. Also rock these with my Timbs a lot. Now next up, we're gonna move probably to the second most popular sweater, sometimes the first for a lot of guys, my favorite type of sweater to be honest with you, the V-neck sweater. Now the V-neck, very similar to the crew neck. The difference, you got the V-neck cut into the neckline, hence the name, the V-neck. Now this is one of my favorite sweaters to layer. So easy to do. Throw a nice white Oxford cotton button down under it, put a blazer over it, put a tie under it. V-neck is just money. And a lot of times when you're in shape, you can even wear it by itself. I have a gray one somewhere, probably got borrowed by some of my friends. They like to do that. But I'll show you the 2 that I do have right now. Got this great navy blue one that I picked up from Uniqlo. This one actually is machine washable. That's why I really love this one. Uniqlo, probably my favorite low-cost store to get my basics. Stuff like sweaters and the like. Love this navy blue V-neck. And I also picked up this kind of bright, light blue turquoise mint one from Zara. I want to say about 5 years ago. Saw Usher rocking a sweater similar to this about 5 or 6 years ago, and I grabbed this sweater, probably worn it once or twice. I need to wear this one more though. Has a nice pop of color. Now I might not be able to link you to all the sweaters exactly that I have. I've had some of them for a while. But I will link the sweaters that I have and leave similar styles in the description that you can check out and cop. Next up, we're gonna move to a sweater that I think guys should rock a whole lot more. And a lot of times, a lot of you fellas think it's old fashioned, but it's actually classic and very masculine and sexy. Of course, I'm talking about that turtleneck. Now, of course, a turtleneck sweater is one that has the material that covers up all of your neck. Now, there's some varieties that people consider in the turtleneck family, like a mock neck, but that one's a little shorter, doesn't cover all your neck. I'm talking about your classic turtleneck. Now the turtleneck is great to wear on its own, but I also love rocking it under a blazer or a suit. It's great for layering. And in my collection right now, I have about 2 or 3 of them. I have 2 of them here. Both of them I picked up from Uniqlo. Now you probably see me rock these in a lot of lookbooks. In fact, if you're scared of the turtleneck, I actually have a lookbook video on how to rock a turtleneck. You can check that out right here. Now like I said, I picked this one up from Uniqlo. Great merino wool, lightweight, feels good. Feels similar to cashmere, but for a lot less. In addition to the gray one, of course, I also have navy blue. My favorite colors to wear, gray and navy. Got the turtleneck covering both of those colors. Next up, we're gonna talk about another one of my favorite styles of sweaters, the ones I like to rock when I'm trying to give a nice modern, preppy look. I'm talking about the cardigan sweater. Now the cardigan sweater is just a sweater. It opens up down the front like a shirt or a jacket, and it's closed by buttons, sometimes by toggle buttons, but mostly with buttons. To me, this is a great layering piece, and it gives you that nice preppy feel. Love a cardigan. And I have several of them in different weights and fabrics. First, I want to show you this great navy blue one with this stripe on the side, a great preppy look. Now I copped this one several years ago from a discontinued line that Ralph Lauren had called Rugby by Ralph Lauren. I got a lot of pieces and I'm really sad that they discontinued that line. Now if you fellas got some nice pieces out there from that line, I might buy them off you. Really love this one, especially the little stripe, gives that nice modern preppy feel. Love this one. And it's a nice lightweight cotton. And I also have this one, another one from Rugby from Ralph Lauren. This one a heavier cotton, a little heavier than the last one. Love this red one. Red is one of my favorite colors. I'm not a big color guy, but when I'm trying to step out with a little bit color, I don't mind throwing on red. And occasionally I will step out a little bit more with color like I did when I picked up this really nice, super lightweight one that I picked up from Zara a few years ago. I want to say this is kind of a, I guess you'd call it a maroonish, light purple color. Great pop of color. I rock this one with jeans a lot and my wool trousers as well. Really love the lightweight material of this one. This one's not gonna keep you that warm, but it will have you looking good. Next up, let's talk about another sweater that I think a lot of guys are sleeping on. I'm talking about the Shawl neck collar sweater. Now the great thing about this one, it comes in a variety of weights and fabrics. You can get ones that are super heavy or lighter weight in material. Now the Shawl collar sweater is simply this. It has this rolled neck that's either crossed or uncrossed in front of you on the neck down towards the chest. You have some that are a little higher up, some that come a little further down. And I got a couple of mine I'm gonna show you today. Now once again, I got another one from that line I really used to love, Rugby by Ralph Lauren. This one is more of a higher shawl collar, nice black one, and I love the contrast. It has brown buttons. I also have this one where the shawl collar comes a little lower down, and it's a lighter weight material. I grabbed this one from some cheap store a while back, and although it was cheap, I really love it. I think it copped at a store that's kind of equivalent of a rainbow store for chicks. I grabbed this one. I probably paid 15 bucks, but who cares about the price? Really love this one. Rock this one with a lighter color jeans a lot. Next up, of course, we gotta talk about the type of sweater I'm rocking today. That being the cable knit sweater. Now I really love this one. It's a heavier material, definitely keeps you warm all the time. Now the cable knit sweater is just a textured sweater with an inverted weave. It was invented near the turn of the century when fishermen's wives in Ireland learned how to knit the intricate pattern with thick lamb's wool. It's pretty heavy, keeps you very warm, so I don't wear it quite as much as I do other sweaters. A lot of times I wear it with a t-shirt, or I might put a button up underneath it. Now right now I have one of my favorites on, kind of a mint color one. I picked up from the Gap, made of nice lamb's wool. If you're looking for a sweater that's definitely gonna keep you warm and stylish, grab a nice cable knit sweater. And last but certainly not least on my list of the 7 types of sweaters you need to have, we have the newest addition to my collection, the half zip sweater. Now the half zip sweater is simply this high collared style sweater with a zipper you can open and close, but most people leave it open. Now I love rocking this one with a nice button up underneath. Now I recently grabbed this one from Peter Manning NYC. Look for a collaboration I have coming with them real soon. They're a company that makes clothes for the not so tall guy, and even the average height guys as well. Now I love this great color. I'm really gonna rock this one a lot during the fall. Wear it with corduroys, wear it with jeans, wear it with trousers. The half zip is more of a modern style sweater that a lot of guys don't rock that much. And like I said, it's a new addition to my collection and the style of sweater I'm gonna start wearing a whole lot more. Okay, so there you have it. My guide to the 7 sweaters you need to have in your collection. And I ran through my personal sweater collection as well. Make sure you let me know in the comment section your favorite style of sweaters. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'll check you out tomorrow.